Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Chapters and Chai. So, obviously, I'm alone and Gretchen is not with me, sadly, but I thought I would still film a new video because we haven't posted in a while. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna get back to that. We have plenty of time now. Hopefully, we'll be able to post and get out a new video, but I thought I would just make something for us in the meantime since I'm not up too much tonight. So my plan was I'm halfway through One Dark Window. If you like my bookmark, thank my dog because it said it was for my dog for Christmas. Um, I'm reading One Dark Window, and I haven't read fantasy in so long. Like I haven't read a good fantasy series, and it's a duology, and it's like YA. It's really easy to read, but it's like so needed. I just love the magical world. So I'm really excited to be reading this. I'm about halfway. Don't look at my bookmark. I've been reading it on my Kindle. I'm about halfway through it, and my plan for tonight is to finish it. It's like 8:30 right now, so maybe I can finish it at 10:30. Do you think I can finish it in 2 hours? I hope so. So what the book is about is it's about a world in which there are these different cards for magical powers. Like one card can make you invisible, and one card can make you really pretty, but then they all have side effects for using magic too much. And so these cards are the only legal magic in this kingdom. A lot of people were infected by this like disease when they were young, and if you get the infection, then you get a superpower, like a magical power. But the king has a team who kills those who are infected, so it's illegal to be infected. But what's happening right now is our main character is infected, and she has powers she hasn't told anybody about, and she's teaming with the captain of the, what are they called? Okay, just the most dangerous men in Blender. It's like the deserters or something. Those are the guys who kill the infected. She's working with the captain of the team to find all of the magical cards, because if they do, they can cure the infection. At least that is what we're told. That's all I'm gonna give away because I don't want to spoil it, but I will give you updates as I'm reading it. And hopefully we can finish it. And I might show you guys my room because it's actually really clean, or at least I'll show you my desk. I'm so proud of myself for cleaning. Shout out to that is the books I need to read. I went to Barnes and Noble today, and I got a Barnes and Noble gift card for Christmas. I wanted to buy a book so badly. It was also 25% off. Hello. But I didn't because I knew I had this book to read. I want to read the second book in the series, and then I had those books to read. Man, that's a sad sight because I would say I'm a mood reader. Like I would say I finish a book and I'm like, okay, what else am I in the mood for? Because I like all genres. I will mess with a good mystery, like cozy. I love a great fantasy, a literary fiction. Okay, I will do that. A plain rom com. That was what I was reading last week. That's awesome. That's great. Give me more. But just reading too many of the same stuff again and again and again. Right now, I have a lot of like, they're like fantasy, but they're like kind of dumb fantasy. It's either like too long and it just like doesn't seem that interesting. It's okay though. I had a couple books that I was gonna start and that I showed in my wrap up. No, in my TBR last video. I tried reading them, but I couldn't. One was started with the L. I can't. It was one with the ice skaters. I got 40 pages in, and literally a YouTuber I watched, she gave it 5 stars, and I wanted to like it so badly. I just couldn't. I gave up. I was like, I'm not gonna read this. I started the other one with the painting on it. I also couldn't. I got like 20 pages in that one. I couldn't do it. I was also really sick, and I was hoping that I could get myself into reading. And I was like, this will be awesome. I'll finish so many books. When I'm sick, I just don't want to do anything. I didn't even watch any shows. I just like sat there in misery. It was horrible. Anyways, after Christmas, I'm like back into the good vibes of wanting to read. So that's what we're gonna do. Um, Come with me to read. Hi guys. I just wanted to stop by and say that there was something that I thought was gonna happen and it did, and I was right. Um, it's definitely picking up the book. I'm at 61%, so I've only been 10% since I last said hello. Um, it's about 9 o'clock. So kind of on the right timing. It's really interesting right now. It is, but I'm just so confused on where it's gonna go from here. Like, just not much is happening. They have a idea and a plan right now. They're kind of just stationary, so it's a little slow. But I'm hoping it picks up. The chapters are really short, which is really nice, especially because let me show you. The chapters begin with this little poem thing. I think it's meant to mimic one of the cards, and it's showing it's either describing a specific card, describing effects of magic, or something like that. And I don't really get them, but I do find it interesting. Um, so that's fun. Anyways, I'm gonna keep on reading, and I'll check back with you guys. Hello, guys. Um, it is Overwatch on. It is 10:01. I am not done with the book. I am 77% done. Page 317. So we got a bigger chunk done. The book has definitely picked up. There's more romance now, which is exciting. And there is a lot of progression of her infection. I talked about how there was you got powers from it, but you also it was slowly killing you. Did I talk about that? Anyways, so that's kind of happening. So now there's more pressure because it's a rush of time. Can they save everyone from the infection before they all become there's a word for it, whatever. Um, anyways, I'm tired. So I think I'm going to try to read some more in the morning. So I will probably read a little bit more, but I'll update you guys in the morning. Good morning. Psych, it's 12:12. Good afternoon. This is the morning or day after last night. My plan was to wake up at 7:20. I went running at 8:20 with my friends. The plan was to wake up a little extra and get back into the book, but I did not. My alarm was set for the PM. So here we are now. And my boyfriend is gonna come over and bake cookies with me soon at 1. I still need to make lunch. So I don't really have time to read right now, but I wanted to update you guys. I'm 80% of the way done. What? My goal is to finish it today, but we'll see how busy I am. But it has picked up a lot. The romance has picked up a lot. The thing that I thought would happen happened. I think I already told you that. And now that's increasing in tension. And I will say though, there's not much found family. I feel like there's a good opportunity for there to be, but she just hasn't really gotten close to anybody. So that's kind of weird. But there is a second book, so there's still a lot to happen, and I'm really curious how this is gonna wrap up. If it's all gonna be kind of blanketed, and then the next one a whole new problem arises, or if this is gonna be not finished. If I'm gonna be left on a cliffhanger. But I will keep you guys updated. Hello, guys. It is later in the evening. It is 11:15. I really need to charge my watch. And I am. Stop that. I'm 89% of the way done with the book. I kind of read it I was at work today and I was at a friend's house, so I kind of read it throughout there. But 11% left. I think I'm gonna try to finish it before 12. 45 minutes. I feel like that's enough time. That's Loki. Loki, I think it's only 40 pages. I think I got that. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys know. Okay, guys, I finished. Sorry, I was making sure this is on. I finished the book. It is 11:32. It actually did not take me as long as I thought it would because I only had to get it like 95% because it's like the Kindle, so there was like more to it at the end. It was good. I don't like how things are turning out, probably because they're negative. Definitely left on a cliffhanger, and I want to start the second book. I can get it free on my Kindle, but I kind of want the in-person one so I can have it for my shelf. So I'm probably gonna order that. I think next I was gonna read Bride by Ali Hazelwood. Shout out to JJ for getting me it for Christmas. Um, yeah, I want to see it on Kindle, but it's not on Kindle. So I'm just gonna read in person. I'll probably start it tomorrow because I'm probably gonna head to bed. But I'm gonna read the last book like I think like a 4 point. No, just like a 4. Like it was good. It was really enjoyable. I'm glad I'm getting back into fantasy, back in a series. I want to continue it 'cause it's a duology. But I wouldn't say I'm very connected with the main character or with the male main character. And it's a cool magic system, but I'm feeling like there's a lot of holes. And I also feel like the main character is like, I don't know, basically she was using these like specific powers that she was getting from somebody else. And there was like really bad consequences to this. But the times that she used the powers, I really feel like she did need to use them, you know? Like it was like, babe, these consequences are really bad, and I feel like you're gonna survive just fine on your own. Or like maybe learn how to fight on your own so you don't need these powers. It's just like some of that I was like, girl, you're just not making sense. But it's also just kind of a stupid fantasy, so it's really supposed to make that much sense. But it's fun. It's fun. I'm liking that. Anyways, I'm headed off to bed. I hope you guys like the video. I know it was sad without Gretchen and there was not much direction either. It was just me reading, but thanks for coming. Bye.